Sofi Morales, and this is Sofi's Tips. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite salads with a little bit of a twist to make it more nutritious and with more protein. A Caprese salad. This is a typical Italian salad that I tasted the first time in an Italian restaurant, and it was really delicious, but I always felt that it was missing something. So today I'm gonna give you my version of that. So let's get started. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe. It's totally free and it really helps us out so we could keep uploading new videos. This is the result of a salad. Normally, I do the recipe first and then I show you the result. But in this case, I wanted to show you how colorful and wonderful the salad is. Typically, you see this salad served with big tomatoes, fresh mozzarella served in big sizes, and with a little bit of basil. But today I wanted to experiment to have in one bite all of the ingredients. I kind of served it a different way, and we're gonna start with the first ingredient. The first thing that I did was cut a cucumber, a large cucumber that weighed 350 grams, and I cut it into small cubes, about this size. The next ingredient that I needed was tomatoes. Normally you would see those big beef tomatoes as part of the salad, but today I use grape tomatoes cut in half. I use 1 pound of it, and I cut all of them in half to have this result. You want to have about the same size as the cucumber cube. Next is the fresh mozzarella. So the mozzarella is a typical Italian cheese that you can find in a big ball normally. But I found this presentation that was perfect for this salad. It comes in different packages of 3 smaller balls. I bought it at Costco, but I've seen it at Walmart, Target, so you basically can find it at any grocery store. If for some reason you don't find this presentation, don't worry, just get a fresh white cheese, your favorite one. If it's mozzarella, better, but if not, it's fine. You just have to cut it in small cubes, resembling the same size as the cucumber. I used 10 ounces or 300 grams of mozzarella. And finally, the fourth ingredient, the one that is gonna give us that protein and that sense of satisfaction in our tummy, is that chickpea. Last week, I uploaded a video of how to cook chickpeas in the Instant Pot. It's really easy. If you haven't seen it, I'm just gonna leave that video right here so you can go back to that video and have those chickpeas ready for this recipe. If for some reason you're running out of time, you can always use canned chickpea, that's fine. But honestly, I can tell you that it is way cheaper and more delicious to do them yourself. In this case, we're gonna need 1 pound or 454 grams of cooked chickpeas. Once that I had all of the ingredients prepped, what I did is put them together in a bowl, starting with the cucumber, then the tomatoes, then the mozzarella, and finally the chickpeas. I mixed everything. An important thing while you're mixing is that you have to take care of your ingredients. To keep your salad fresh, try to not smash things around. So try to do it very softly to make sure that your tomato and your cucumber are still intact. After you have all the ingredients mixed, it's time to season with a dressing. The typical dressing for this salad is balsamic vinaigrette. So we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinaigrette. And finally, I added some salt and pepper to taste. And this last ingredient is something that gives it freshness. It gives it that freshness in the salad, but it is I want to say a little bit more of an intense taste. So if you don't like intense flavors, just skip this last ingredient. But if you do like them, what you're gonna do is serve the salad. And I have right here some fresh basil. That what I did is just grab one of the leaves and cut it into small pieces. And that was the garnish on top of the salad. This is something that I recommend to do it while you're serving the salad. This way the basil is very fresh, and when you get that spoonful of salad, it kind of gives you that freshness in your mouth. Here you have it, the Caprese salad, Sofi's version. What do you think? For me, it looks delicious. It is very fulfilling. Normally something that I would prepare for dinner. It's a very light and complete dinner. You get all the nutritional value that you need for a meal. I'm actually gonna leave you in the description if you're interested to know more about the nutritional values. I'm just gonna leave it in the description so you could take a look at that. Tell me in the comments, have you tried this original salad? So have you tried the original Caprese salad? And what do you think about this version, this twist of adding all of these ingredients, especially the chickpea? Did you like it? Did you change anything to the recipe? I love reading your comments. And if you're here, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe. That really helps us a lot so we can keep uploading new videos. And if you're interested in having more recipes, I'm gonna leave at the end of this video a playlist with healthy recipes. And before I say goodbye, I'm just gonna take a bite of this. I love the freshness. I love the crunchiness. I think this, for me, one of my favorite salads. See you next time. Ciao.